back, everybody, to section 388, where the diehard Oriole fan sits. I'm Phil, this is Alan and Greg, and we're in August, and we are still in second place. And we just played a series against the Yankees in which we took 2 out of 3. So, to that, I drink to that.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Oh, yeah.
Hits the spot.
That last game wasn't really pretty, though. We were 0 for 15 in men in scoring positions, and Britton was struggling, and you only lasted 2 innings. So that,
you know what? I had a feeling it was going to happen, just because we made the Yankees look terrible those first 2 games, and they came back that third day and just answered.
Yeah, I had a feeling that they were going to. I had a feeling that they were going to answer to us, but it's August. And that means 2 months away, and to the playoffs. So, what do you guys think?
Man, we are looking good. It's amazing that it's August, and we are in contention. We are above 500.
Yeah, 5 games above 500.
It's amazing. It's been such a long time since we've had this feeling of being up there and in contention this late in the year. And if we can just keep it going, hell, we can get one of the playoff spots, which would be great for us. Maybe possibly next year, picking up some veterans, some better hitting veterans, bringing some new people in.
Yeah.
But I think our core group of guys right now are just doing great.
I think the thing that's driving me the most crazy about this whole thing are some of the fan haters that are just like waiting for them to just implode and be sub 500. What I have to say to those fans, just give them a chance. We're in August, and we're still above 500.
And does that mean
in second place, and we're in contention? Does that mean come September we're not going to be there? Are we going to still be at 500? Who knows? But I'm going to ride this train as long as we can, because I think this team, the only thing that's their major issue right now is they're inconsistent.
Yeah.
I mean, the other night when they just came back from a 5-0, down 5-0, and just exploded all over the Yankees. I mean, they were hitting with runners in scoring position.
Oh, yeah.
All the things that we've been wanting them to do, they did. And they come back the next night and go for 15 with runners in scoring position. Those are things that they just need to be more consistent with that. But I like where we're at.
Yeah, definitely. And since we didn't make the trade deadline at all, I mean, we didn't do anything. Do you feel like we're just trying to keep the core group of guys and just, like you said, ride it out, and then in the off season try to pick up better veterans or whatever supplies that we need, like players that we need?
I don't think so. I think Dan Duquette, I was driving home the other day, and one of our local radio stations actually had Dan Duquette on, and they interviewed him, and I was actually listening to a little bit of it, and he said some good things. He wanted to make moves. But the thing is, he wasn't willing to give up what other teams wanted.
Yeah.
And at times he didn't think, well, that's too much. We spent all this time building up this farm system. It's a lot better than what it was 10 years ago, but it's still not great.
Yeah.
So why are you going to trade away some of our top prospects for people that maybe only have a few years left?
Yep.
And and that would just completely deplete our farm system and everything we've been working towards. So I really like the moves, and it's we still have, even though the trade deadline's over, we can still pick somebody off waivers for the next few weeks.
Abreu.
Yeah, Abreu.
I love the fact that we didn't make moves. I thought it was too much. I mean, some of the players that were out there, it's almost like you would rent them for 2 months and that's it. Some of the players, their contracts are running out. The ones that that were, Dempster, Shane Victorino, some of these guys that left big teams. I think it was a good move because I don't want to see Machado go. I don't want to see Dylan Bundy go.
Definitely not.
And those are 2 guys that really at this point should be untouchable.
Yeah.
They need to develop. I mean, these could be monster players, and it's kind of a risk-reward factor. You're getting a player for 2 months where you can have a player for 15, 20 years. And I think that's good. for the team to build up. Even though we keep saying building for the future, we're in the future now at this point.
Yeah.
And as you can see, some of these players are starting to work out. They're starting to come to fruition. So I'm loving it. Let's just keep building this team. Let's just keep building it, build it for the long haul.
Okay. And since we're in August, it's a new month. We're going to have a new segment for the show. What is our player of the month going to be? Like, what do we see the breakout player for this team in August? So we'll start with you.
I have to say Nick Markakis. Ever since he came off that DL, he's been better than ever. He's seeing the ball well. He's getting timely hitting. I think he's been doing a great job, better than I thought he would at the leadoff spot. I think he's turned into quite a leadoff hitter. I don't think that's his long-term thing, but he's getting the job done for us. The number one thing that leadoff hitter should be doing is getting on base, and he's doing that. And if he's not getting on base, he's hitting a home run where he rounds the bases. So, he's just a stud in the outfield too. But I really think that this is going to be a breakout month for him.
Well, I'm back and forth between Chris Davis and Adam Jones. I think Adam Jones is going to tweak out there. Yeah, he's having some difficulty at the plate currently, but I feel like he's going to mentally break through that and soar in August. That's my prediction.
Well, my prediction is going to go in a little bit different direction. My pick for this month is going to be Wei-Yin Chen.
Yeah,
That guy has been the most consistent pitcher we've had. He looks great. I just see it continuing. He just seems to be the most consistent pitcher that we have. And really, I think that's for us. He's going to probably make the biggest. He's probably going to have the biggest month, I believe. Again, he's one of our top pitchers with Hamill down. Not coming back right away. It's going to be tricky, but I think he's going to. So far, he showed. And as I said at the beginning of the season, he was going to be the biggest pick that the Orioles has had, the most consistent pitcher. And so far, I've been right. So we're going to keep this going with Chen, because I think that's. I think by the end of the year, he is going to be our top pitcher.
I agree.
All right. Well, thanks again, Charm City Bird Nation, for sticking with us, and keep the discussion going below us and at Facebook.com, and just keep with it and keep going to the yard and keep going.
I'm loving the fact that we're getting more fans in the stands. Now it looks like we're averaging 29 to 30,000 fans.
So
come on, O's, we can win this thing. Why not? Why not?
So keep trucking. Until next time, everybody. Keep the faith.
Bows before hose.